Yo, this is Selah the Corner. We about to have that real talk with GS.
I've been in this game for years. I was an animal before that. Son of Sam mixed with Hannibal before rap.
Yo, Selah, what's happening?
Let's go, bro.
Hey, man, welcome to Real Talk with GS. How did you get the name Selah the Corner?
Well, Selah means stop and think. You know, think about what was just said. We find it in Psalms a lot. I didn't know what my name was going to be initially when I started rapping, but you know, my parents is pastors, so I was listening to a sermon my mom was doing, and she said the word Selah, and it just like echoed through my ears, and like everything else went silent except that word. So I mean, I was like, yo, that's my name. Like before I even knew what it was or what it meant, I was like, yo, that's gonna be my name. And then I looked it up, I was like, oh snap, this is really dope. Like stop and think. So it's kind of like confirmation for me, because that's what I want to listen to do.
So you say your mom was minister?
Yeah, she's a minister, man.
Oh yeah, she's a minister?
Yeah, man, both my parents are pastors.
Okay. So how was that like growing up in a home where both of your parents was pastors, and here you are a rapper?
Yeah, man, I mean, it wasn't always like this. Like, it wasn't, you know, as positive as it is now, initially. Because, I mean, I was just rebellious because of the pastor's kid life. I was really angry, I was really bitter at the church because I felt like they had taken, you know, my childhood from me, my parents from me, you know, because there's a lot of responsibility having a fold. So, you know, as a kid, you know, I got all the attention that I needed from my parents, but I still felt like I had to share them, and I wasn't feeling that. So, like, when I turned of age, like, I kind of just rebelled against everything, and, you know, a series of negative events occurred, and I found myself in a really dark place, and I just cried out to God, and He heard me, and He gave me, you know, clarity about what I need to be doing, and that's how I started rapping. You know, being in that low place, and God just telling me what to do. So,
at what age did you start rapping? Like playing around with it, or even took it serious?
I mean, I always had the gift of gab. Like I knew how to talk, which was part of my malicious nature, because I could talk my way into any situation. So I know how to put words together my whole life. But when I got to that place where I was just like done with life and, you know, just angry at everything, and I wanted to take my life, I actually wrote a resignation letter to God. I was in college. I was like, yo, I'm quitting. Like life itself. Like God was my boss, and I was quitting life. I wrote him a resignation letter, and I said, you know, I listed all the things I was angry about and I was hurt about, you know, and, you know, I told, you know, another person in another interview, you know, the thing about God is He's so excellent that you can't really front on His goodness, even if you're angry. So as I'm writing this, I'm like, yeah, you gave me my father who stayed, which is a rarity in the hood, and both my parents stayed together. And wow, okay. And then after that, I'm still writing. I'm like, wow, He really did bless me with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I should be more grateful. And at the end of the letter, I just end up just saying, yo, just help me. You know, just help me through this. And the next day I wrote another letter. And they had turned into songs. They released them on projects. And I just kept writing.
So music was kind of like your therapy?
No, it definitely was.
So would you say that music saved your life? Because you said you had some, you know, you want to, you know, take your life for suicidal thoughts?
No, I don't think music saved my life, because I always loved music, but I wasn't like in love with it to the point where I was dependent on it for survival. I think God showed me how to express my angst in a way to where it relieved the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Gave me, you know, helped me alleviate some of that anger and that stress that I had. Because I knew how to speak, but I didn't know how to like coordinate my speech into songs and turn it into like art. And when you see your angst in art form and you push it away from you to the people, like some of that leaves you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what saved, like Christ saved my life, man, by giving me the keys to save it.